We are live. There we go. Good. YouTube's got us. Here we go. Well, the usual for anyone tuning in here when this has been put up as a YouTube video after the live stream. We are live streaming here, so the usual jump forward a minute or two and you hear us start to talk about the team, etc., etc. We're just giving people a chance to come in and we'll start talking. Here we go. Who's first in the chat today?
It's always a race to see who's going to be that first one in the chat.
James 8. Right, good, mate. Pretty good.
I think that's two in a row. James has been first in. Quick off the ball.
Yeah, James is always one of the first few people here, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's good. Yes, James, what's happening? Right, everybody, welcome to the stream. Here we go. I would have been a lot more happier if I said another lot never scored the 90th minute, but you can't expect that now, you know. St John's literally sending everyone forward going for a win, which you got to respect that part, but the 90th minute, you're not just happy to take a draw. You need to send everyone forward. Like, it is what it is.
You know for a fact that I played for a draw against us.
Yeah?
Are you going to do?
Oh, man.
Already done. I did it before saying we're going live.
That game was shocking. Was it that bad? Oh, man.
I never watched it. I kind of only heard out at the end. I can't stand watching their games.
I was just real dad on chat was saying the ref was shocking, so.
Yeah. No. Big Balogun back in. Right. Let's do this thing. Let's go over this team.
Celtic should have had 2 penalties.
Not heard anyone say that.
Yeah, that's the first I've heard of that.
Yeah. So our team of day, Big McLaughlin, straight in for the start. Back four of Tav, Bolton, Balogun, Ballna. So Hollander straight to the squad. I don't know with anything about a knock or whether he's just rested because he's got international break coming up. I've got no idea. We might hear something about it in this Rangers TV unless anyone in chat's heard otherwise, but I'm absolutely fine with Big Balogun coming in. He's from the short term I've seen, he's my favourite. So I'm happy with that. I think the back four and obviously McLaughlin coming back in the day. I don't know if we just try to keep both goalkeepers happy. If McGregor's got another, well, he's on the bench, he's not got an injury, but is it just going to be McGregor starting in the league games now, or is that McGregor in Europe? Sorry, I don't know. We'll see how it is, but I'm happy either way. Whoever is, maybe because McLaughlin's better with the ball at his feet and he wants the ball to be moving quickly today because we know Ross County are going to be stubborn to break down. That's my only thoughts about that. And then Jacko Fit is walked straight back into midfield. Jack, Arfield, Kamara. I think the midfield trio there is too defensive. I think in this type of game you only need one of Jack and Kamara, with Arfield playing alongside the other DM. Obviously, Arfield still having to track back, but it's good to have an attacking option in CDM rather than just Jack and Kamara, who we both know are just pure defence on the mind. And when you're playing against Ross County at home, do you really need that? That's my opinion on it. But what are you thinking, Derek? You know, for our goals from midfield, we've not got many options. To be fair, like the only thing you could do is play one of them, and then Arfield sitting and then Hadji in front right now. But
yeah,
until I think everyone agrees, we're looking to try and find this new centre mid that we need signed. But I'm not saying we're not really creative. Like it should be creative enough today, but it's going to be a big job on Arfield because he's pretty much the only creator in that middle three.
I mean, that's the thing though. Obviously, we don't know about what Gerrard said to him. Gerrard's like, hopefully, considering we've got Kamara and Jack on, hopefully Gerrard's told him to play a more attacking role instead of where we've seen him been playing and stuff. But it's just a headache. Because obviously, you'd love to see Aribo back in the team. You'd love to see Hadji playing at his best as well, which would give us those like little sparks. I don't know. I agree with what you're saying though about having one of them and then Arfield alongside is the more attacking one though. But I don't know. Generally, I'm happy to see John back in goal as well.
Our front three today. Our front three today will get Hadji, not in the starting 11, as we've said there, as he's probably more suited to Europe. But then this is a weird one because Jones probably won't have as much space today running this behind because County would be sitting in. It's probably better to have Hadji in this type of game, but who knows? Who knows what the plan is? But I'm happy Jones is getting another chance anyway. And then you've got Kent Morelos, who they're picking themselves week in now because the two of them are playing pretty well. Well, Morelos was a bit iffy against Galatasaray. He could have done a bit better. It wasn't one of his best games, but obviously without Roof as an option right now, and Ditton as well. I'm looking at the bench here. Only Defoe as our other striker. But I'm happy and confident enough with the team. I think, like I'm saying about the midfield, maybe a little bit too defensive, but we'll still create chances, and I'm still pretty confident for today. My prediction, I shall go with a 4-0 for me today.
I'm going to go 3-0.
3 for you.
3-0, aye.
I don't know. I need to check. I think 3 points puts us top, and then they'll just have a game in hand. I think is like how this is looking. Let me just check that.
I believe
so. But hope it is 1 point ahead, but obviously they've got a game in hand coming into the Old Firm. Don't doubt it. Ellie, welcome to the stream. Hello. How do you do? But anyway,
obviously,
kids, 3-0. The Mirror says a 4-0 with Alfie hat-trick. I would love to see an Alfie hat-trick today, and I think the transfer window closing in like a day or two. Alfie playing today, it's kind of a sign. I think it's pretty. Everyone knows he's kind of a stay with it now anyway, but I think today him starting kind of really confirms that. Jamesy 3-0, Ellie 3-0, 3-0 Wentworth. I bet the bookies probably not, mate. That's probably quite likely to happen here. Good to see big Ammo on Rangers TV.
Aye.
Good to see that big man back.
I saw a tweet about him being on it last night, man. But aye. While we're just sitting here talking, actually, what's Gary saying first? On the back of our fantastic performance Thursday, how did we get Aribo back in the team?
You play Arfield with one of the.
Aribo walks into that team very easily.
Aribo walks in, him and Kent are the two best players now, in my opinion. Arfield drops. You play either one of Kamara or Jack. Arfield plays next to them because he can do both. Arfield is our one box-to-box centre mid that we've got that can defend a little bit, but he's also good creating going forward. I would play Aribo in front of them, and then it's pretty much your Jones and Hadji fighting for a place, because until Hadji gets like his top form back, then Jones has got every bit of chance to fight and be just as good as Hadji now. I think once Hadji finds his top form again, then I think you're going Aribo and Hadji like interchanging between them centre and right attacking mid position, Alfie up front and Kent left. That would be what I would do once Big Aribo comes back. But Aribo for me, he cannot sit the bench. He has to walk straight back into the team when fit. Hopefully after this international break as well, if he is fit enough, he walks straight back into the team for the outcome. That's my hope. Is he going to be ready, like match fit enough? Obviously, Gerard, etc. will know the answer to that. But I hope he's match ready for the Old Firm, because I'd put him straight in. Daniel, happy with Jones in the squad.
You pretty much hit the nail on the head for me there, man. With Aribo, like he walks back into that team before he was injured. Like he was. Like, this is the thing, it's hard to say because Kent has been absolutely outstanding game after game, but I think Aribo picked him at the post just a little bit. I thought Aribo was our best player before he got injured. So for me, as long as he's still in the form he was in, walk straight back into that team. Like you said, him and Kent in the wings, Hadji in the middle.
Let's just got that horrific protein out of the way. Chat. Onto the whiskey. Enough of that protein stuff. Whoa. It was bogging, mate. It was disgusting. How we move. It's just literally a cup of protein, basically. You may be at 5 minutes to kick off. Get on with this, man. That's my dad just messaged me. 90th and 92nd minutes. How many effing times?
And that's the thing, though. I was going to talk about this before we were discussing the Aribo thing. That's what I was about to say. Obviously, I know we've got this game today. That's the main focus of the stream. But looking forward, like, that's what, a couple of games in a row now where they've scraped through in, like, the 90th minute against teams that realistically they shouldn't be. Like, this...
Oh, well, no one expected that St Johnstone
this is
taking
the most confident I've been for an old firm in a while.
You'd expect them to go up and just absolutely hammer St Johnstone when they've given them another tight, tough game. You don't want to speak too early before we've played today. Obviously, I expect this to be easy, but I'd certainly say we are the most on-form team if we do get a positive result here coming into the old firm.
Yep.
But yes, Dado, unfortunately, that is right. All that matters, it doesn't matter how they're playing it, all that matters is they're getting 3 points. So, Gerard, there's. I'm just listening there. Gerard's interviewing now. He's saying he's considering Davis's age, basically, by resting him today, and he's not considering.
Resting people for the international break. He's
not considering resting people for the international break. So he's not just dropped Hollander because he's going to be away for Sweden. He's just dropped him because he thinks he needs a rest. It's pretty much all Gerard said here.
Yep.
Just listen to the rest of his interview here. He's picked Jones for freshness to go and cause them problems. Fair enough.
No, Daniel, that's exactly what he's saying, though, mate. Like, his focus isn't on making sure they're good for the international. His focus is getting them, like, rested for our league games and that. So it's a good attitude to have. I like it. Obviously, you've got to balance between making sure they're still in a state to be able to actually play after the international break and stuff like that. But that's why they're paid the big bucks, to make sure they stay at that level, you know.
I think we should just scrap international football altogether. No one likes it. What are you saying, chat? Just literally bin all international football. Stick to clubs. More club games. More enjoyment. That's the way, man. Stuff these international breaks. Oh, man. I'm excited. See as well, chat, you've got 11,000 fans in a yellow wall at Dortmund for their games now with social distancing in. It's starting to get back everywhere. In Germany, you've got 11,000 fans in the stadium, and in Scotland, you kind of go to your pals' house still. So it's a bit of a difference. Else welcome into the stream, Andy. We have the people. I'm glad Neil McCann's on every single show there for RTV, man. He's also one of my favourite pundits.
He's the whole package, right, man? Obviously, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what it means, and he's like really
got that window.
Got the personality for it as well, man.
Great, well, hopefully for qualify from that so far. He has brought the team forward, mate, but the harsh reality is, if you don't win the league as a Rangers manager, you're going to be considered a failure in the long run. Like, obviously, it has definitely brought the team forward. He's improved the team, but it's all about getting that league trophy. See if Gerrard in like 10 years' time from now, obviously you presume Gerrard won't be our manager in 10 years' time from now, but will people look back and be like, oh, brilliant, remember Gerrard if he's not on in a league? I don't think so. I think like Europa League and that are nice, but Celtic go and get this 9 3/4 in a row, then you're
I mean, that's the thing. It's one of those ones, looking back on it, you wouldn't remember a manager that didn't win, but at the time, like you said, you've got to admit it has brought the team forward a lot and done a lot for the club outside of winning the trophy. But that is the big thing.
was Clive sorting his mistake. He went right at the start. He's went, apologies for the camera. It's Camara. He's now been told that it's Camara. We've not actually signed camera. Oh, brilliant.
Oh my god. I didn't expect to hear that straight away, man. Jesus.
Yeah, he was putting it in his. I said, I'm sorry, I'm still learning. He's putting in his Twitter and that. He had it circled, Camara, and he put a little bracket out and he tweeted out going, not camera.
Oh, man.
Getting battered 5-0. Well, that's true, mate, but obviously the team's miles different now, innit? A lot more investment in the squad. But we're a match for them, or every bit is match for them, as we've proven with all the recent Old Firms. As always, appreciate everyone tuning in here. The last Galatasaray watch along was absolutely nuts, so we're sitting around 80 viewers in here, and I appreciate you all being in here. Whether it's 10, whether it's 80, whether it's 800, whatever. It's very, very appreciated. And it's, if you can leave that, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, which is totally free. Helps the stream out, but let's get to this. Any final predictions in the chat if you've not gave it yet? I was a 4-0, Dallas was 3-0. The Polish boys will be up for that, Daniel. The Polish boys were. But see, when the team came back after qualifying from Europe, they had all the flares not going outside their stadium there, like a bit of party. Like, congratulating the team for qualifying for Europe. I don't, as much as some people would call people crazy that have that opinion, I agree with that. I think it's other teams have just got a pure mental block when it comes to playing Celtic. It's just the mentality, and that is a bit of a difference. Here we go. You got the timer started, eh?
Oh, come on, man. Stick your foot in there.
You got the timer sorted, Derek?
It's just about stuff.
Like, what someone said this. FIFA 21 will be on later, Scott. Then it'll be Warzone. What's happening, Jake? You're coming, lad. Scott, are you definitely away on Monday, lad? We're needing some players. we're looking desperate for Monday. We've just jumped up to 200 viewers. That was a very mad jump. Welcome, everyone. Oh, there's Jacko lost the ball. People might fear him. Early attack for St. Johnson.
St. Johnson. Dangerous, man.
That was very dangerous. Borna gave a guy a lot of space, and it's went in drilled across the line. It's literally flew across the 6-yard box with no takers for Ross County. That very easily could have been 1-0 down after 2 minutes.
I mean, that's the thing. They had a guy in the front post. They just didn't put his foot out for it.
Mm.
That could very, very easily have been 1-0, which is worrying.
Come on, Galatasaray fans in here. I appreciate you coming into the stream, mate. We are the best, Galatasaray. Maybe the best in Turkey, mate, but obviously, it's no match for the mighty Glasgow Rangers, pal.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the point. I want to know that. What the heck happened with the porridge this morning, mate?
Dropped it.
Oh, stream's frozen for me.
Rangers TV's froze for me here. I can hear the audio fine.
Yeah.
Back for me. That's twice that wasn't on it. It's having too much on it.
Mm-hmm. Great banter in chat.
My stream's froze again, by the way.
Yep.
Anyone else having Rangers TV issues here?
The audio's better. The normal watch along's crashed. Oh, I thought we'd came back just in time to see something there, but unfortunate. This is not going too well for me on Rangers TV. It keeps like going all pixely and.
Is it not like went back? Mate, my Rangers TV's on 3 minutes 21 and
the timer's on 14.
4 minutes, eh? So it's like you're froze. What's going on with Rangers TV today? Don't know if that's why our numbers have jumped up to 300 here. I don't know if there's a lot of people having issues with Rangers TV or what. But
that's a bit more in time.
Time's jumped back now. I don't know what happened. I think it was
issue with the website, maybe.
And it's jumped back a bit in time. I think I've sorted it now. But welcome to everyone that's just tuned into the stream. Appreciate you all being in here.
Oh man!
So we can start getting a grip. All I've seen in this game so far is Ross County getting a dangerous attack, smash the ball into the box, and then the screen's been freezing since then.
Oh my god!
It's been a decent run of watching this now.
It's been bad.
Yeah.
Next week, some of them not getting back until maybe in Glasgow, the Celtic game.
Ross County are actual. We're 5 minutes in, and they've like usually you're seeing people sitting with 11 men in the box. Ibrox here, they've actually attacked us twice. Which will actually like fair play to them, but it's kind of suit us, you know.
I mean, if we can get into the flow of things, it will. But
they have to come back, Clive. They have to deal with the demands of international football and domestic football.
Can hear the commentary through the audio. Oh, that ain't good.
Oh, that ain't good.
How was that happening? Why is that different for now? That's never happened before.
Is it stopped now?
I'll put an earphone in case it's coming through my end, but that's like never happened before.
No. I've turned the volume down a little bit in my end, so it's off now.
Check. I'll put an earphone in if people can still hear it, but.
Dad was saying it's off now once I turned the volume down, so unless it was just coming through the mic.
Hannah's getting it. Cheers, mate. There's the Rangers on tour in here as well. There's a lot of good Rangers on tour and Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
The box.
It's a good lead Rangers social media page if you haven't checked them out already. I appreciate you sharing the stream link.
Oh, man. That's very, very weird why that was doing that, though.
Oh, dangerous free kick here. This is Borna prime position here. Borna free kick.
It is literally St.
St. Mirren. St. Mirren, this is that position here. This is Borna range. Big chance this.
Do not let Tav take it. Do not let Tav take it.
It's a left footer all day.
No, Jake, we do watch it with sound. It's just, I think I had my volume up a little bit high, so it was coming back through my mic.
Come on, Borna.
Oh, off the
It's hit the
ball for a
wall.
corner.
Lucky. We can't expect everyone. Like,
No,
it's his
not
fault.
every one of them.
Don't we expect such high standards for his free kicks now? Disappointed when one hits the ball.
We've been spoiled by his free kicks.
Have another assist this season with this corner. It's decent. Goldson attacking
Goldson
it.
tried getting ahead on it, aye.
Thought it was a the game. Don't know, mate. Never watched it. They scored in the 90th minute like they always do. No much other.
Have to score first goal, 61. Oofed.
Decent ball in that,
was
Kent.
nearly Alfie though, mate. Your bet was nearly out the window straight away there. Oh, that was very unlucky. Tell you what, Rangers are on the ball this week, shutting down dodgy streams.
Fair enough.
Alright.
You can't really argue with that because the people that are watching them type of streams, obviously Rangers won't get as much money from Rangers TV if you're
What a ball!
actually watching anything elsewhere. So you understand why Rangers would want to shut them down, but that's a few times I've heard that because I know a lot of places used to stream the games, etc. But from the chat and then a few other people saying it as well, apparently Rangers are proper on the ball, shutting down anyone that's actually showing the stream.
Yep.
And that type of reason, if there's anyone in here looking for that, is exactly why we can't show the stream. Obviously, because it's on Rangers TV, and two, because we're on YouTube, and my little channel would get shut down.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you get the game? It's only on Rangers TV, Stuart, mate. So, yeah.
It's just changed to some women's team game. Oh, Jake. Oh dear, oh dear.
County Corner, they've been in this a lot more than I'd like. These first 10 minutes here, by the way.
Oh, man. How do you lads, who your Rangers heroes grew up with Dado and Novo?
That's
I'm
rough.
27.
That would roughly be my period as well, mate. I'm 24.
I'm 27, so it was like Moles, then like Moles, Rickson, Lovencrans, into like Dado and Novo and all that, so. You'll need some commentary for a bit. Not really too much going on there, Jay.
Yeah, I'll have to explore this game, didn't it? Take that. How long is it until the transfer one short chat? I think it's like 2 days or something, is it not? If I'm not mistaken.
2-3 days, I think, aye.
Is this like we've been quite good with our midfield? I'm obviously not saying it or like fully blaming this now, but the first game that Jack's came back into midfield, and it's the first, I'd probably say one of the worst 10 minutes of a midfield we've had.
Yeah.
This season, I would actually say it's one of the worst midfields we've had. More than 8 to 12. Today, then tomorrow, Daniel, maybe, aye.
I know our midfield.
Daniel, you can ban Connor. But I appreciate you being in here boosting the streams, mate. It always helps, Connor.
As I was saying, like I know our midfield at times, like our midfield is one of our like weaker areas that we need to bring someone else in on. But this, like you were saying, is probably the worst I've seen it for a while.
Well, I'm not saying playing like horrific or anything, but like you're used to seeing us dominate games, and that's 10 minutes here. We've not been, especially at Ibrox against, well, you would say quite a low caliber team. Like, aye, we aren't that blessed, Barry. Unfortunately, not.
Oh, Kamara, come on.
See that there? Kamara, Bonner plays a good ball in behind, but Kamara's defensive brain there's going, no, Don't go forward. Someone else do that.
No, that's the thing though. He started the run, then stopped.
I know, mate. He started the run and then went, "Oh, that's an attacking position."
I can't do that. I can't do that. No, that was really unfortunate there. That would have been actually a really good run in behind if Kamara actually kept running there. But
Kamara was an attacking player. You see,
if he'd kept
that's
running,
what
that
I
would have
say
been.
about Jack and Kamara together. They're both just so defensive minded. Like, I'll say this again because we've got a few more more people in here watching. But Jack walking straight back into midfield today. I understand that you want the two defensive guys to cover for Bonner and Tab because they attack so much. But like, after we've done the job, like, I don't think you need two guys that are as defensive as Jack and Kamara in the same team. Like, I would happily see Arfield sitting next to either or Jack or Kamara, because Arfield is one guy that's like a box to box midfielder that we've got. Because like, you think of Kamara and Jack, it's midfield, little nice passes.
What is that ball? He was miles off.
Right, miles off. And then Arfield is the one guy that will go backwards and forwards. Like, you see him do a tackle at the back, but he will also score and provide assists as well. Arfield's pretty much the only guy that we've got like that, and that's someone who I think we're absolutely screaming out for in this midfield. But
also, Gypsy Warrior, what's going on? Finished through the Battle Fever podcast. Welcome to the stream.
Battle Fever. I know who Battle Fever podcast is. Was it like through their Twitter or like actually saying something about me on a podcast or saying something about the channel on the podcast? But that's interesting. That's good to know. I appreciate that.
We just don't look as comfortable in this game today, which is worrying. Like, it should
we
still win. But
I don't know if Thursdays took it out of their legs a little bit. We weren't too stretched. Not as if Galatasaray were running us off the pitch on Thursday. Do you know what I mean?
aye.
Maybe it's just with a few changes into the squad. I don't know. A couple of guys on the streams recommending one. Oh, I do. I'll go and give them a wee thank you after this point. Ross County in the box here, well shepherded away by Big Connor. This is.
I'll be honest with you, mate. Ross County are playing us off the park, you know.
I don't think it's that bad, but
in our final third.
I don't think it's that bad, but they've looked more dangerous. Like, they've still controlled more of the game, but they've looked more dangerous than we have. Too many changes, all Jack does in square path. Like, I'm not a massive fan of Ryan Jack Barry. I think what you've said there, that's what I see he offers. Solid passes, that type of stuff. But is that enough? You know what I mean? Like, that's how I'm saying. If you play Jack on his own, I don't mind it. If you've got someone next to him, that's was like my point about Jack and Kamara. I just think they're too similar in that midfield.
Right.
Oh, Morelos down in the box.
Rangers penalty.
Penalty given. Let's go. With a ball at the box and Alfie's been nudged in the back. Turned around to look at the ref and then he's decided, here we go. Penalty to Rangers. That's a penalty, yeah. He's just bumped over Morelos to stop him getting on the end of a cross. So it's going to be Tav. Is it going to be 8-8 for Captain Tav? Excellent. Love this. This has to go in. One Tav. Yes, let's go. Right down the middle. Captain Tav. That's 8-8 games. That's absolutely mad for a right back. And here we go. 1-0 up nice and early. That's what you just love to see that in this type of game.
Man.
I think that'll hopefully that sorts out this performance where we actually take this game and be like, right, let's actually go and run away with this and stop giving Ross County a couple of chances.
Who was that put the bet on Tav? That was my real dado, I think, that put the bet on Tav to score first. 20 quid at 61, so that's what a nice tidy return, 120 quid.
A bit undeserved, Daniel. I don't think we've. Obviously, we're not complaining. It was you talk about the actual penalty. I think the penalty was a penalty. Could have went either way, but we've not absolutely dominated for 17 minutes. But hopefully, we start dominating it properly now. Hopefully, that's the stuffing knocked out of County.
Aye.
That's an arful for the exact same thing on Morelos. Not a penalty this time, but
Your girlfriend's getting a nice new outfit. What a way to spend your bet winnings, Dado, mate. What a way to spend your bet winnings.
that man's smart. Happy wife, happy
Happy
life.
wife,
That's all
happy
it was.
life, aye.
Was it a penalty? I think it was, yeah. It was. I've only seen one replay in Rangers TV here. It's not showed it like a couple of times, but from what I've seen, he just barged them over from behind to stop him getting on the end of a cross. So
Yeah.
it's not like a pure stone wall penalty. Put it this way: see if it get given against you in an old firm, you're going to be a bit fuming, but you can see why it's been given.
Going by the rules of the game, though, it is a penalty. It's a goal scoring chance. He's been filled in the box. Oof. That was.
Gun to my head with the thinking like that's a bit of an extreme example, but I don't know, mate. I've got no idea. I think it definitely will be a centre mid, but I don't know.
You see it in that angle there, by the way, that we've just seen on Rangers TV. The Ross County player, both hands on Alfredo's back, and you see him going down with him. So I know, definite pushing the backs in the back in the box.
Campbell from Motherwell. I don't know about that. Jones cross. I was like, good cross from Jones. Oh, Alfie on the end of it, straight to the keeper. But brilliant. That was brilliant work for Jones in the wing there. That was a very good cross, man. It was kind of almost too good of a cross, if you get me, because it came straight to Alfie, so he couldn't run onto it. So it was hard to get the power, but that was decent.
Right. With a gun to my head, I'll sign anyone you want, mate. That's a fair point.
Agreed.
Kent filled, Rangers free kick again.
As a card, by the way.
Yep. He's gone in, studs up, foots high. Good luck, lads from Belfast. David, appreciate it, thank you.
Oh, what's happening here? This was a bit
That very easily could have been a red there, by the way. He went and studs up, foot high. Oh, that could have been dangerous.
Well, Bournemouth's got another chance. I don't know if this one's maybe a little bit far out. I think Tav will maybe swing this in as a cross here. I'm not sure they'll actually smack this on target here. See County getting a player sent off here. Where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
See, basically, I don't know if he's more box to box, chat, or he's more just defensive, because I think we've got enough of the defensive. But Bonner's hit it. It's hit the wall. Go!
That
hit
was
the wall
very
again.
Nearly Hadji-esque against Braga, man. That was.
It hit the wall. The keeper was planted. It went to the other side and it went on the roof of the net. That was very oof. Boys will tighten up a bit at the back. I agree, mate. He's been letting a lot of crosses, and he's definitely a far better attacking fullback than defensive. We all know that. Or both are fullbacks that like that, but I think he's been letting a few crosses come in the past couple of games that, I mean, against really good opposition, you can't keep affording that to happen.
Again, getting on the end of a cross as well.
Goldson on the end of the corner, up and over.
Alright.
Don't matter to win it, but it's hard to keep that down for there.
Aye.
Sing.
Oh, man. Oof.
That was maybe a bit of a climb, man.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
It was. Wish Katic would be back for the Old Firm.
Wish he was there. Wish he was an option, but I'd be happy. But I'm happy with who we've got now. I'm not going into the Old Firm going, we have defence. I'm happy with the defence. going into it.
Hollander's been solid. Goldson's been pretty solid. Balogun, in my opinion, is our best centre back. So who scored? It was Taffy a penalty.
Done Balogun, so good in there, man.
Oh,
Kent away, counter here. Can he find Morelos? Oh, unlucky, man. He's played Morelos in, and the boy, he was shoulder to shoulder with someone, and he's just been muscled off the ball a little bit there, but we've got a corner out yet. That was
Kent
Jones on the
fantastic
counter,
ball to Jones. Aye, Kent with a fantastic ball out to Jones.
I think he's more box to box, James. I've never watched him play. Don't know much about him, but I think he's quite a likely one that we could possibly get. I'd rather him than Besic. Oh, D. Jordan Jones, our best player. I don't think he's our best. I wouldn't say he's our best player, but he is good. He deserves like more of a chance than what he's been getting in recent months. I would agree with that, mate. But I wouldn't say he's our best. But he's very good at what he does. Benjamin, it was Tav with a penalty.
Another Rangers free kick out wide this time. Good chance to swing it into the box. I
think see what Tav scored to go 1-0 up in the Old Firm at Ibrox early on. It's that position where he swung into the back post.
Oh. Another corner.
I thought the whistle was to take it again there. That was weird. Like the whistle went like after he. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like
I thought that's what Goldson was saying.
I'm happy with the game now. Like obviously since that first like 10-15 minutes, Ross County looked the more dangerous team, but since that penalty it has been all us.
Well done. There's a Ross County counter there. Just one guy sprinting his own. Jacko's stepped in and put an end to that.
Let's go. That's him. Got 8 now. Aye, 8 and 8.
Mario Götze like it to come. Obviously, would like Mario Götze to come, but I think he's maybe a wee bit too expensive on the wage bill for us. Bonner. We'll cross that name.
Gypsy, it doesn't matter what you say to Daniel, he's just got something against him. Like
Daniel hates Jones. You've not got a chance, mate. Yeah, what I call it, I'm calling him Warrior.
Yeah.
Let me say Gypsy over again. That's actually a good idea, Jake. I never thought about people doing that, watching this.
Sky, aye. Oh, unlucky for Arfield. Actually, Alfie comes out with it.
Well, also, unlucky, man. No way we hold off the defender into the box here. Left-footed shot, which is good to see as well, but
he actually won the ball back there, aye.
Yeah. Right in the middle of the goal, straight at the keeper. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's that Warrior, mate, innit? Football, give me opinions.
Oh, man.
Football's a game of opinions, but if it's against my opinion, you're wrong. You know what it is? That's how I go.
Colin, as it stands, I certainly agree. I think
Jones
as it stands, we should
again.
Play them off the park.
Don't forget to put that R before me. Aye. Tav, free kick, decent to get this into the box here.
Alright.
Oof, way too hard.
Ooh.
You getting out that? No, goal kick.
Nah. I am very excited for that Old Firm coming up.
Before we... What's got Arfield?
Arfield plays it wide out to Jones. Come on, do something, boys. Oh.
It's our ball, eh? It's our ball. I think above. I do go to admit, definitely don't think he's leaving until at the very earliest next summer now. So, all things going well, we win it this year. So, yes, I believe he will be here for it.
Pre-season scored for fun, now we struggle to kill games off. Why? I don't think we've been struggling. I think most of their games have been comfortable. Like, the closest game, obviously, other than, funnily enough, the one game I didn't watch, Hibs.
Nice wrong so far. We're playing all right, Fraser. Once we've scored, we were playing a lot better. I thought the first 15 minutes it was pretty even. Johnson, Ross County looked dangerous chance here. Hold on. I was saying Ross County looked every bit as good as us first 15 minutes. Matched us, probably had the better opportunities. Should have scored 2 minutes in. Should have scored 2 minutes in when they flashed the ball across the 6-yard box. There was no takers for it. I don't know what it was. I think it was maybe the changes. Is it Jack coming back in? I don't know. I'm not obviously just directly blaming him. But since our goal, we've been dominating the ball a lot more and looking more comfortable. I just don't know what happened that first 10-15 minutes, whether you just need to give credit to Ross County or what. But we're comfortable now, half an hour in.
I think the thing with them is I think their plan might have been come out sharp, come out quick, first 10-15 minutes, try and catch us off guard, get a goal, and then default to the usual.
Maybe they're expecting. Rangers will be expecting us to sit in, not concede, so let's try and catch them off and actually go and get a goal early. Maybe that's what their thought was. But
that was dangerous.
We see it now. We've got the ball passing around our defenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ross County players in our half trying to get the ball back. Fair enough, man. Got to respect that.
They're coming to play, definitely.
It's good. It's good, mate, isn't it? That you can. You've got them type of headaches, and then you've got big Katic going back as well. I think Katic will be in amongst trying to fight for that first team spot. I think the only person that's kind of going to get shadowed out now, which is a shame because he's still decent, is Fridge. But I think he's definitely going to be last of the picking option. But that's 5 really good centre halves you've got now, especially with Goldson's improved this season compared to last season. I think anyone you're picking. These centre backs, you're feeling pretty confident. Goldson, as a speaker,
man, almost. Oh.
He's frustrated with himself there. He's jumped up one header again, but just put it over a bar. He should maybe do better with that one. That one, I think he should have done better.
I think he could have got that one down now. He wasn't like massively under the ball like he was at the last chance, but.
Aribo, I was saying that earlier. Aribo for me has got to walk straight back into the team when he's back. The thing is, as well, when we get rid of Alfie, are we going to need another striker now? because if Roof is injury prone, then aye. Easy. Big Cattage buries. Cattage definitely buries that corner chance. He's definitely our best header in the defence.
I'll be honest with you, man. Jack's been kind of a letdown so far this game. I don't think he's really.
Maybe match fitness.
Yeah.
I don't know. You want 2-0. 2-0 kind of knocks your stuff out of Gordon, mate, going into half time, doesn't it? So. Fraser, I said 4-0 and Dallas was 3-0 for our full score predictions of this. Hi, Daniel. I don't think Jack's bad, right, at all. Like, I'm not saying that.
No.
But it's just maybe sometimes he does things that are really good, but I'm just like, I just look at him going average. I'm like, we can get better than that. Can't see if I count. Oh, that's dangerous. I've got a shot here. Oh, why did he let it run? He could have shot there, but okay, we'll take that. It was on the guy's left foot. He's obviously not confident at all in his left foot, but he could have swung at that. That'd have been dangerous.
Very, very dangerous, man. That all just came for ping pong, like a ping pong ball out in the wing there. Barisuits came forward for it to try and help. Look at this though, man. That should have been a foul.
Nah, that's a foul all day.
For those of you that aren't watching it, County player, Alfie had the ball, took it round him, was going away with the ball. Ross County player, hand round his waist, dragged him back. Ref never gave anything.
He's doing all right, Gordon. Nothing special. He's not played bad, not played outstanding. He's just doing decent. It's a big striker they've got, eh? Stuart boy, he's for exactly reasons like that, one knock-ons but good claims by Big Mulligan. And again.
Oh man. Jack's having a poor game today. Yeah, I think he is. Like, I don't, like we were saying that, I don't think he's a bad player by any means, but I just don't think he's having a great game.
Field and this day. Done well, we get yourself into that attacking position there, but the final pass was not great. Good pressure for Kent. No, that's unlucky.
Loose ball.
You think Jack will? I don't think Jack will come off at half time now. I wouldn't be disappointed if I am, but I think I'll be very, very surprised. Or he never makes half time subs.
Big Al was singing Billy Boys last night. Legend. Unlucky Tav.
Great recovery.
Oh, fantastic. Tav done well, put the ball through the Ross County player's legs. Unfortunately, just couldn't get around him. Ross County player away. Tav gets back, makes the tackle. Fantastic recovery for him there.
Next Ibrox IQ will probably do one during this week coming, Jake. Obviously, it's a international break for 2 weeks, so we've got no Rangers to talk about, so there'll definitely be an Ibrox IQ between that period.
Daniel, chill with the Jones hate, man. I know you don't like him, but chill, bro. Damn.
I think we should get Jones to come and play on Monday. Get me play against Daniel.
Oh, aye.
Jones will nutmeg Daniel 5 times, mate. That's for your cheek.
That's in about 30 seconds. Oh, man.
Any hints who's on? No, mate. A few people I need to... There's not like an actual official... Like, I don't know sitting right now who's going to be on next. Obviously, we will get people that want to do it, so...
You'd cripple him, then not say sorry, Daniel. Well, that's a bit rude. Davis should have started, and then Jack come on with 10-15 to go.
Oh, okay. Jack.
For the game he's having now, I do think Davis was playing better, but...
Jones wants Daniel's address. No counter chance here for County. That big boy is not really fast, though. He's comfortably cut out by Kamara. Oh, poor touch, though. We've got it back again. It was a dodgy touch. He doesn't like him because he phoned the Celtic player that he have to apologise for the tackle. But that's not Jonesy's decision. That'll have been Gerrard and Rangers going phone him and apologise.
Ooh! Ball into the box was dangerous. Came off the head of Arfield. Fell to Alfie, who unfortunately swung at air, but...
That's nice from Arfield. See that creativity in the edge there. That's the light from Arfield. Kent left footed shot. Oh, just wide. Corner. Must have been locked. Left Poznan. You like Poznan, fan? Welcome to the stream, mate. How do you think you'll do in the group? You think you'll win the group? Good luck. Morelos cross from deep.
Give them an orange at half time.
Another kind of chance for opportunity, and it's absolutely wasted. I'm really sorry that I cannot pronounce that name. I'm not going to even try it, so I'll just call you the Poznan man. So, who do you think will go through? I presume you think you will go through. What other team do you think will go through the group? That run against Midtjylland was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? In the away game, you're talking about Warrior, that was class. That was his best performance for Rangers, that game.
Jake, the other team was Standard League.
Standard Liège.
Liège, whatever.
We'll beat like I think so, Daniel. I think so. Well done, goal soon. County's trying to put a bit of pressure. Look at this. Honestly, there are quite a lot of people forward.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a whole 8 Ross County players I can count in our half. I think that's the most I've seen in our half all season in domestic games.
Genuinely, aye. Rangers Lega 1-0, it's now Lex. Revenge. Lega also your pals. Did they batter your pals, mate? Sorry. Lega was not like a lot better than you, but man, I would really like a second goal before half time, and the game is getting a bit flat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did I say the game that's flat? Jack and Kamara together. Coincidence? I mean, I'm trying not to sound like Ryan Jack hater here because I don't dislike. I like him, but
I just. It's one of those ones, 'cause I get, and I agree with what you're saying there as well. I don't want to sit here and sound essentially like a Rangers da, but it's. I don't know, man. We've just looked a lot better with only one of the two.
Lega and Lex. So you are saying you want to get revenge for your biggest rivals? That's a bit. So it's nothing like Rangers and Celtic, then, mate.
You would never catch us saying we're coming for revenge for Celtic.
We would be laughing and congratulating whoever beat Celtic, mate. We wouldn't want to be doing any revenge for Celtic.
Only reason we'd want to beat a team that beat Celtic's to show we're better.
Davis has been decent this season, Kenneth. Yep. I was really critical of him towards the end of last season, but I've used a statement of it seems like he had new legs when he's come back since the start of the season. I've actually been pretty impressed by him. And so far, I've preferred the midfield a lot more with Davis and Kamara compared to Jack. Davis is at the age now where he can't continually play constantly. Right, get your first half thoughts in the chat. I'm just going to jump to the toilet. Derek will be back in. But as always, I appreciate everyone being in here before I go. We're just over 50 likes and we've still smashing concurrent viewers. So honestly, thank you so much. I appreciate all the support. Everyone been in here watching the streams, etc. But hit that subscribe button. It's completely free for more of these streams and for other Rangers buddies to do on the channel as well. And then obviously that thumbs up button helps the channel grow as well. Gets the stream out to other people. But Dado, I don't think you're wrong, mate. But Derek, I'll leave it with you for a minute.
No bother. And also, guys, if you didn't know, when Reese isn't doing all his fantastic Rangers content here on the channel, he's normally live every day over on Twitch as well, streaming gameplay and that kind of thing. So if you want to come hang out day to day and just enjoy some casual gameplay content, talk and chat, link is in the chat as well, guys. So if he's not uploading, chances are that's where you're going to find him. But yeah, no, for me, first half has been pretty flat. We came out really, really slow. I mean, for me, the first half, it was just... First 15 minutes, Ross County, I think, had the better chances. They played better. They looked more dangerous than us. We then got the penalty, which just took the wind out their sails, which I'm happy about. Obviously, it's kind of slowed the play down a little bit, though, as well, because they've just kind of defaulted to sitting back. When they've got the chance, they're going forward. But we said this about Galatasaray as well. The transitions have actually been really good. Ross County go from having everyone in the box to... As I said, they had like 8 players in their half at one point, which I think is the most any domestic teams actually tried attacking us with. But yeah, so it's been an alright first half. For me, though, man of the match so far, or best player of the first half, not man of the match so far, but our best player first half, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Got to be Tav in
it. I mean, purely for the penalty, you'd think so.
So far, like,
that's the thing. Though. I was trying not to say Tav because obviously it's like obviously it's a penalty, so it's like but it's still a goal. It's the difference maker
so,
right now. But
Daniel, you can ban Mick Mac now, mate. Give you a few chances, mate. Appreciate you being in here, helping the streamer. Everyone a reviewer helps out. But I know you're also a Celtic fan. Don't mind you've been in here, but if you're starting to be disrespectful, then you'll be banned from chatting because you're a naughty little boy. But anyway, not good enough. I think we will praise him, mate. I think Gerard will be pretty unhappy with that. First half, I thought, like, obviously we're winning, but you want to just these type of games, you want to be dominating properly, getting this goal difference up as well. Yeah, like rivals in the 4 rounds of Europa League qualifiers now, Rangers. All right. What did he say? He started talking about Gerard fondling the people and that after like a few other stupid comments. Ross, you're no wrong, mate. You're no wrong. I don't mind Celtic fans being in here. Like, there is some that come in here and watch this and literally just give opinions on the game. That's fine, but if you're coming in here and being disrespectful and go this, go that all over the place, then obviously you'll get banned. I don't mind other, like, our Poznan pal here been in just talking about football from other teams. Obviously, they can come in and talk all they want. It's not only just for, well, obviously it's catered towards Rangers fans, but if all fans want to come in here, they're more than welcome if they're obviously being respectful.
At the end of the day, it's just somewhere for football fans to come talk about it. Obviously, we're talking about the Rangers game, but
I did, Warrior, mate, when the goal went, and he's just singing his wee song, and then the accent drops. Mate, that's definitely not his accent. It just isn't. He definitely puts it on for YouTube. What position did Poznan? Poznan were, I think they were second. I don't know. I literally put that screenshot in my video and I forgot about it. This centre half. I'm looking at this bench. Who do we bring on here to freshen up this game? You're thinking, we've obviously got a Hadji, but you can't just straight swap him for. If you just straight swap him for Jones, I don't think it's going to do much. Daniel will disagree, but I don't think just a straight swap with Hadji and Jones is going to do much here. It's got to be a Kamara or Jack, one of the two of them off. Like, see about this, I'm not just specifically saying Jack's back in, so that's a team midfield that not doing as well. It might be Kamara, like, I don't think Kamara's like playing miles better than Jack, but the two of them in the same team, I just don't think it combines well, man. But look at this bench. You see Hadji, Davis could come into the middle.
Jamie's on the bench as well. Yeah.
On for this type of game, and then Barker as well. Barker's just a like for like. But I'm interested. It's definitely there'll be no changes at half time. I think we'll give them a ball kind of half time, see how they react the first 10 minutes of the second half, and then freshen up from there if it's still only 1-0 or hopefully not. Goes to one each.
Jamesy, Borna's been good going forward, but defensively he's not been there as solid as he has been.
Yeah, I did that before. You'd like a combo of Calvin and Borna, because I think Calvin's better defensively and Borna's much better going forward. So we just need to find that middle ground.
Yeah.
What does it stand for? It stands for like a new company or something like that. I don't know. I don't actually know. I think it's just a new company.
I think it's the holding company that bought the assets.
And then it's just the original. Aye.
Borna from left back to left mid.
So we don't need that because we'll get Kev.
I was saying that. Oh, what game was it that?
Do you know? Everyone will pure slate me for this, right? And it's happened once before. Can you imagine? Yeah, bear with me. James Tavernier next to either Kamara or Jack as the other centre mid. I mean, he's good going forward. There's your box-to-box centre mid. I know some people are just going to totally
actually,
that off,
I mean,
it's got to be a thought. There must be some people in the chat that think he could do a job in that centre mid role. Obviously, he is. I'm not going to say defensively brilliant as a right back, but he's very good at attacking as a right back. You've got Patterson there as a backup. Like, mate, I don't know. I would. I'll quit all in my head. Daniel's at the waffle now. I know some people will just think you're absolutely waffling there, but he's got the ability to do that role.
Daniel disagrees, mate. Daniel disagrees. Anyway, I'm going to say that. I'll be right back.
He's got the defensive side, but he is more forward-minded thinking to be that box-to-box guy, you know?
I get what you're saying, but Daniel doesn't.
Get this second half underway. What's the goals at now? Let me check this. So we've scored 23 and they've scored 25. So we want at least another 2 goals in this second half to be better goal difference. I personally love our 4-3-1 with Kent, Hadley, Jones supporting Alfredo. Yeah, mate, that will not be a bad shout, especially in FIFA, like you say. But no Arrivo for you, Warrior. Like when the actual team, or when he's back. I'm talking about real life, no FIFA now. He did indeed used to play for Helsinki. That's when our ex-legend manager, Pedro Caixinha, spotted him. In all honesty, it's the best thing that he ever done for Rangers would sign Morelos. Apart from that, I'm not getting millions to thank old Pedro for, but we've got to thank him for Morelos. You're streaming on Twitch today, lad. I will be streaming later on Twitch. I'll be doing more FIFA 21 later on today, Jamesy. So did I. I've created a brand new account, so I'll be doing more FIFA later on stream. Had you for a Remo here, but Alfie. Okay, I'd say that's what I think it should be. Like, I think it's maybe quite harsh on Jones, but I think that's the best front. Like the 3 behind the striker, Kent left, Aribo right, Hadji in the middle. I think that's probably one of the best ways to line up our attacking option. But I would use Jones off the bench when needed. If a certain game where Hadji doesn't look like his normal self or whoever it may be, but I think Jones would still. I'd like to see Jones stick around because even when Aribo's back, because I think he can be very good, especially as an impact sub as well. Appreciate that, Jamesy, bro. Good time to Jason on defender today. You might be the only guy saying he's the best in the league, but you have some other people defending him. I'll defend him, mate. I don't think he's like you're saying, like the best we've got, right? But I certainly don't think he's a bad player. I do think he's good. I think he's well deserved his starting 11 spot now. Thank you, no I do think we're staying a centre mid, Brian, mate. Don't know who specifically, but I definitely think we'll sign another centre mid. Yeah, decent results there for us last year. Poznan, mate. The Leverkusen one was pretty disappointing. Like, they were overall the better team, but there's a few dreams fan that I've here. Here's what 2 months I watch EPL. If you're watching, like, just add a neutral, obviously the EPL is miles better to watch than the SPL, but Kent's got it, Warrior. Do you think he's a better player than Kent? I know football's all about opinions and that, but you think Jones is better than Kent? You don't think Kent's got what Jones has got?
What's the weather like? Clear skies, bit of sun.
Baltic is what the word he's looking for. Poznan, mate.
It's cold, but clear skies, so.
Fair enough. Well, mate, like, I think Jones is more of a natural winger, whereas Kent can float inside in that as well. If Kent
maybe not
float
quite
like
Daniel, but
Gerrard would go fast, he would drop us in a heartbeat to go to Liverpool fast. But I don't think. I think Liverpool's plan is Klopp's still got another 2 or 3 years in his contract. I think Gerrard's planning to stay here until that and then go straight from us to Liverpool. But I do not think he'll get the Liverpool job unless he wins the league for us. I think Liverpool will give him a chance as long as he wins the league here. Jones gets a right through against the Sheffield. We can beat anybody. He has the talent. Yeah, I think he is going to improve with game time. That's definitely right. Gdansk. Final Gdansk this year. That's where we're all going, isn't it?
Aye, we'll be in Gdansk.
Gdansk, we're on our way. How do we get there? I genuinely don't know. COVID's there, but I don't care. All I know is I am on my way. COVID's there, but we don't care. We're on our way to Gdansk. That's a dilemma and a half, chat, isn't it? Rangers in the Europa League final, but Scotland going to lockdown. You can't go. Oh dear. That would be interesting. Second half, here we go. Get things underway. Enough, couple of goals. Like, we want to win this at least 3-0 today. I don't know. Europa League team tune's decent, but Champions League is a Chelsea, mate.
Only opposition player.
I know a couple of Benfica players have just signed. Benfica spent about 100 million this summer. But apart from that, I don't know anyone. Benfica, well, they've also sold their best defender to City, so that's good for us. Really, it's going to be us and Benfica that go through. It's going to be us and Benfica to see who gets the top spot. But also, you want top spot because it makes the next round a lot easier. So. Ross County trying to start as they started the first half. They've got...
Warrior, 100% believe we can top that group.
I made 100 million. Well, I had a Benfica fan in my YouTube comments going in saying that I was underestimating Benfica and the time
was just getting started. Then don't worry.
Oh, there's the like Poznan boy had a prediction. Rangers top, Poznan, Benfica, Standard Liège. That would be decent.
That would be an interesting finish, yeah.
Don't hate me, but I think it'll be Rangers, Benfica, Standard Liège, and then Lech Poznan. I'd love to top a group. I think we've got the capabilities to top that group genuinely. But I think we will finish at least second in that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to think about it. You just don't know how much they've actually improved, but County again. I'm starting this. Literally started this
coming quick again.
first half as well. Play that in behind.
If we beat Benfica, we'll have conquered Portugal. Aye.
Obviously, bookies will be heavy favouring Benfica to top it.
Yeah.
Oh, aye. Otamendi's a bit of a wild card, isn't he? Sometimes he can be absolutely brilliant, but then he's got a good mistake or two in him. Stuart Boy's doing alright for him up top, isn't he?
Aye, he's been.
Oh. Getting there, Kamara, well done. Edge of the box. Oh, I thought Kent could have went for a shot there. We're trying to walk it in again.
Yep. And that is exactly what we need. Commentary have just said it there. They're hearing that Gerrard's still on the look for a all-purpose midfielder. I think that's pretty much exactly what you've been saying, Reece. We just need that box-to-box guy that can do it all. But
yeah,
would be lovely to see us bring someone else in, but
a foul been given? No, okay.
No.
Jack, just over the head of everyone. He is just back from injury, so might take him a game or two to get back at the swing of things. Kamara is a very good footballer, mate. It's just I don't think Kamara gets to show how good he is because of our league and the style of our league. See if Kamara played in the English Prem or even like see what would really suit Kamara is the Spanish league. If he played in there, see that people would rave about him.
Oh! What a block for Ross County there.
Oh, man.
Fantastic ball into the box. Straight to the feet of Alfie. 6-yard box. Ross County player, absolutely fantastic block there.
He's literally thrown himself for this ball here.
Yep.
Brilliant fizz cross in along
ball
the neck.
Man.
He couldn't hit it first time because it was like slightly behind us. So he had to bring it in front of him, and then when he went to get a shot, that's a good block. Perel was definitely going to stay, I think. Right? Issue with North County off the bat, that's not really exciting. That's true, James. That's true. Oh, yeah, Ross. I don't think he gets the credit just because of this league, because it's a pure like rough and tumble physical league. But like, see, technically, Kamara, like all these body feints and he's a really, really good. You can tell that he's came through like the Arsenal Academy and that. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's 50. It's just short of 52,000 in Ibrox, mate.
Although currently it's none.
Like 51,000 something.
I'll tell you exactly what it is now.
It's either 50,000 something 75 or 51,000.
50,817. Great link-up play for Jones and Kent. Unlucky there for Jones in the box.
Yeah, you
Doesn't
say
get the
that.
touch he wants.
You say that, mate, but we've got people in charge of our country that won't even let that happen. So I wouldn't get too excited about coming to Ibrox because I don't think even 30% will be allowed in. Our country is not run as good as other countries in Europe or most other places on the planet, to be honest. Kent chance to swing this in. He's taking a defender on. Got to the byline. Is that a penalty? What's he giving? Oh, right on the edge of the box. Right on the edge of the box.
That looked like it should have been a penalty.
I think because the foul started outside the box. Let's see it. The foul started outside the box. Free kick. Free kick's fair. It continued into the box, but I suppose actually if you hold someone, I think that's the rule. If it continues into the box, then it's a penalty. It did continue into the box, though. So if that is the rule, then it should have been a penalty. But anyway, very dangerous position here for Bonnet to whip this in.
Swing this in, aye.
Mate, I would rattle that across the deck.
Tries picking out Alfie at the back post. Kent, edge of the box.
A bit of overplay again from Rangers here.
Teams that go out.
Depends what stage, mate. Depends what stage, but.
You hope Rangers play in the final of the Europa League in Gdansk.
He's been very wasteful with his counters, man.
Yeah, definitely. Can't get a first gear. Yeah, Jake, it looks like we're struggling to actually get into the game now, man. It's just overplaying it. Passes aren't finding their targets. Take the corner. Take the corner.
That's a penalty then.
Yep.
That should have been a penalty. Like that moment before we were talking about. Oh man!
Oh my!
Big Balogun caught the corner in the volley and right on the volley from coming in from Balogun. Great save with the keeper. Another corner. Oh, that would have been some goal there. So play the big man. We do need to be careful, mate, because obviously at 1-0 as well, it's not a big lead. Definitely this second goal there because County are absolutely not out of this, man. They're still showing.
Ball.
Oh! Alfie's opened his body there, trying to hit that. He's went miles off target, to be fair. I need to see that again to see if I think he should have scored that, but it was a wild finish, to be fair. No, he's got to score. He's got to score. Right. He does have to score there, Alfie. That's a bad miss. Gerard's reaction. Disbelief. Go to him, that's too much time. Cleared out the box. Bonner's down though, holding his leg after a collision. I think it was one of those where the County players crossed the ball, but he's caught Bonner in the follow through, so they've both been hurt by it. Bonner's still lying down, County are playing on. And the ref stopped it now. He's in a bit of pain here. Ball now, he's barely moved. Line holding this left shin. Looks right on the shin pad area though, so hopefully that's helped him, but I think this is more of an impact. Need to see a replay of this here. Do you know what I mean? See when the other player goes to cross it and you put a foot out to block it?
Aye.
His studs have caught onto Bonner when he went in to try and block it. And
see it here.
See it now. That's what's happened. Bonner's slid in to try and block the cross. That guy's crossed the ball. It's not an Alton at all, but the other guy, cause he's kicked the ball, his studs have been up and Bonner's kicked his studs basically. You'll be alright. That's just more of a knock.
See, this is the thing, Warrior. Bassey, I think, Steely touched on it earlier. Like, Bassey's our more defensive left back. Obviously, Borner's fantastic going forward, getting the crosses in. But I'll be honest with you, for seeing this game out, obviously, ideally another goal, but defensively, I think Bassey's actually our better option. But I would love to see another goal or two, definitely.
Calvin is warming up to come on here.
Daniel, mate.
Penalty given a bit questionable, possibly, but two hands are up on the back. Like, EB is coming off injured. Yeah, he's limping in that left shin. I think it's going to be more of an impact rather than like a muscle, which is like good as a footballer. But it's just a really heavy knock. I hopefully just think it's.
Oh, you could see. He just pulled his sock down there. You could see the bruise there, man. Eesh.
Don't know if he's maybe carrying on here. I don't know. Calvin's not definitely come on yet.
Kent, fantastic run.
Jones, that's a foul. That's a foul. Been bundled over. Done well. Took it past one. Went towards. Maybe quite let a shot go there, and he's been bundled over from behind. So it's a good opportunity for. I think that's will be Tav to take a free kick here. Edge of the box.
Very definite Tav territory.
Calvin is coming on now, apparently.
Borner's like, I'm taking this free kick, then I'm going off.
Come on. Big chance here for Tav. Free kick. Hits the wall.
The wall and behind for a corner.
Move that, mate. Please should be in the stream, but no one can understand that, mate. If you can please keep don't make it be disrespectful, but keep the chat English, please, because I don't know you could be calling people anything within that sentence here, so if you can please keep it in English. chance there. Keeper's done well. Keeper's done well.
Keeper's done well to catch that. Aye.
Big corner was looming there.
Aye.
Barnard's still on, but he's heavy limping, man. I'll just get him off the now before that gets any worse.
He's been struggling when they've been running by him anyway, never mind with a knock.
Yes, Daniel's a bit of a character, Dad, on me. Aye. It's a bit of a character. It was not a free kick joke. If you're talking about the one on Jones, it's a Stonewall free kick, in my opinion.
Couple more goals would be nice. Get this goal difference up.
He's pleasant, isn't he? He just nail back like that. He said all Rangers fans are the best team he's ever seen. Aye, no surprise.
Oh, poor for Kent there. Very poor for Kent.
Oh, chance. Big chance for us. Oh, he fluffed his lines. What a huge chance for County there, man. Oh, that should be one each. That should have been one each there, no doubt about it. Just a good ball into the box. The guys took a heavy touch. And, oh, man. He's in the box and he's took a heavy touch with the keeper. But if that was a good touch, that's a goal. We are hanging on here. This is bad, man. Not hanging on, but like they could be one each here very, very easily.
That's the thing, even thinking Hadji coming on as well. Okay.
I think maybe we can, possibly.
Kent, possibly, aye. No, Jack coming off.
Jack coming off, thank you. Well done.
So they'll drop into what we were talking about at the start then. Arfield and Kamara with Hadji.
Yeah, this is the thing that I like.
Yep.
See if this team plays well this last half an hour here. Jack, can he play?
No.
Arfield, Kamara. Big Calvin, look. There you go. There's a solid defensiveness in right away. He ain't getting pushed off the ball. Galatasaray, Besiktas, been up. You're a fan of all them clubs, mate.
Sounds like a wake-up call for Rangers. I think we definitely do need to wake up this game.
Oh, man, I'm starting to get nervous. I'm actually starting to get nervous now. This is a bit. It was Jack came off for Hadji, and Bassey came on for Ballin at the back. So that's a straight swap. But then, so Arfield's dropped down next to Kamara, and Hadji's went in the middle in front of Arfield and Kamara.
Mm-hmm.
Can't choose this
just
one.
Too much on it there for Cav. Good idea, just a bit too much on it.
up in Arfield. Oh, well done. Clever from him. Look at Arfield there. That's it. See if Jack had that ball there. If Jack won that ball where Arfield was, he could have turned back and passed his centre back. Arfield wins it and it's a forward pass there.
Fantastic capacity there.
Yep. Must, I agree, mate. Must score again. Maybe a shout for before this game, to be honest. Do you want me? I think, yeah.
Alfie's not
It's got a good opinion there, to be fair.
Alfie's not looked fantastic today.
The past 2 games, Alfie's been wasteful with chances.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Like Calvin showing something going forward. We need a man up front. If Roof's injury prone, like I know like people say he's injury prone, but you just hope that he comes to your club and he's not, but it doesn't look like he's going to be available constantly for us, so I think you still need another one, honestly.
Get the phone as soon as Alfie's not doing it.
It's Brandon Barker. It's kind of a straight,
That's
kind of similar.
So
we'll see how this goes. Alright, Roof. I think Roof's pretty good as well, mate. But obviously that fitness issue with him is going to seem to haunt us, I think.
Daniel, mate.
Oh.
Aye. Let's drop the politics chat. Let's talk about the football. One man off I don't know, mate. That's the thing here. See how much of a difference it makes. You're the bit genius if he comes on and scores, but.
Right, Dado, last warning.
I don't think he's definitely not going this summer. I don't know if Jones will start against them, man. I don't know. I think it might be the Hadji, I suppose. Because who else you got? Alfie, decent wee baller. No, he's offside. He's offside. I was unlucky about deflected back to my stream audio's gone buggy. County sub coming on here. I've got a perfect knowledge of other SPL teams. I've got no idea who he is, but I'm presume he's an attacker because County will feel like there's definitely still something in this game for them.
Your audio any better now, or?
No yet, no. I'll give it a second on this and then I'll refresh it again. Aribo, I hope Aribo's ready, and then Aribo had Kent as the front three behind, presumably Morelos, D-Mac. That's what I think it will be. I just hope Aribo is match fit ready, because if he is, I'd throw him straight in.
Yep.
I'm going to refresh it. It's good for me. Morelos hasn't been. He's not been excellent. That's the past 2 games, I think. Mate, that he's been a bit dodgy, Morelos. I usually always quite a fan of Morelos, but back him up, defend him and that. But these past 2 games, man,
not been the greatest.
yeah. Oh, chance, man.
D-Mac, it's because he's seen what good football looks like now and they don't want to stop watching it.
It's fine now, though. Must be.
Okay. Still a bit funky for me, but
It's just
hopefully
fixed
it sorts
itself.
itself out in a minute.
It's a foul. Apparently not.
And that's apparently a handball.
Was that a hammy going for Ross County there?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah, that's maybe more a groin after looking at the way he landed, but penalty to Man United after 30 seconds against Spurs. Jesus.
10 seconds. Wow.
Warrior, tell me about it. It's getting to that point now where it's starting to feel a bit like squeaky bum time. Good tackle though.
This match, see if you tuned it, if match is a neutral. My lord, like, it's entertaining to us, just still as Rangers fans, but see if you tuned it this a neutral. What a boring game of football this has been, by the way.
Oh, no,
Genuinely.
man.
Been no flair. It's just been, I don't know if it's us that have just not get out of first gear there, or if I need to give a little bit of credit to County. I know it's.
Ooh, nearly an own goal there for County.
That was a bit of a shock face there. The keeper and defender for them having a bit of an argument, but keeper came out to collect it, and the defenders went to head it back. It passed by the keeper and literally was literally that away from going
Maybe,
in there. That was
maybe about a foot wide, something like that.
I've just scrolled Twitter for a second there, Daniel, and you just see millions of people like the mixed opinions in Jacko. There's mixed opinions all over the place. But they have done at times, to be fair, Warrior, but the system's always the same, Craig. The system is pretty much always the same with us. It's always been like that, man. Genuinely.
Fantastic there for Bassi, by the way. Comes back, wins the ball to cover the cross, and then draws the foul. Fantastic in the edge of our box. Have you noticed with no fans, refs are awarding loads of pens without the fear of getting it in the neck? I mean, this is true, to be fair.
Oh, refs don't prefer that in my opinion. Definitely much prefer it. 1-1 United game, that sounds like a good wee game of football over there.
It's a game, aye. Badges the ball. Nice. Ooh. Loads of players have played better with no fans. Hadji Morelos live with the injury of the crowd. True. I think no fans has benefited. In our team, I'd say probably Golson the most, I think.
Oh man, this game is actual. Wanting this game done. I actually just want this game to be finished now. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting annoyed watching this. It's not good, man. Not exactly what you want before an old firm, but you've got obviously that little bit of break, and then I think that like Tav and Golden especially, like personally, I think they've improved a lot because of the fans. Like Tav's openly admitted he gets nervous when playing for Rangers. Goldson, I think.
Oh my.
Anyway, I was saying there, as County again should have. Oh my lord. Great ball in the box. Goldson caught in behind him, not near enough.
County
Oh
could
my.
very, very easily have had 3 today.
Goldson to be very well. Getting a little bit without no fans. Yeah, I especially think Goldson and Tav have upped it a lot without the fans. I think it helps Tav's mentality a lot playing with no fans, and then I think it's visibly done the same for Goldson because I think last year you had a lot of mixed opinions on Goldson. Whereas you ask fans now, majority are now saying they actually like Goldson. Put my hands up. I'm in that crowd where he's proved me wrong this season, proving he's still got a wee mistake in him, but he's playing a lot better now than I think what he did with the fans.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully this gives them confidence to show that they can actually do these type of performances week in, week out.
Another corner.
They keep up when the fans are back. This is actually getting squeaky bum time with Ross County at home. This is mad.
Mm-hmm.
2-1 Spurs. What is going on over there? Please score.
Another Rangers corner. I don't know, man. Do you agree with Callum that we've been worse since Jack's gone off, or?
Definitely not worse. I've not been miles better. But the tone's been set for the game.
Right.
Corner here.
Good ball into the back post.
Oh,
That's
lucky.
nearly with
Calvin,
overhead kick.
Calvin falling backward there managed to get a wee variation of an overhead kick in there. It wasn't on target, unfortunately, but good effort to the big man.
Oh no, 100% Warrior. This is the games that last season we'd have thrown away. This is how you win the titles, closing out these games. Kent off for Davis.
Just
So what do you think? Arfield goes
playing,
forward again?
playing for a 1-0 win at home against. Huh? I think Ballingen's all right. We're not. I suppose I have conceded quite a few chances today. No really conceded as many chances, and
That's the thing,
and
though. The chances we've conceded, they've not really came from Balogun, though.
Man, the match selected already in Rangers
Tav.
TV. It's a bit early. 10 minutes to go.
It was the same with the Galatasaray game. Galatasaray game, they done it really early as well. How many fans in the stands? We have none. Currently in Scotland, you're not allowed that the football due to COVID restrictions, but normally you can get 50,800 in 71, I think I said earlier.
This is, dare I say, actually boring.
Tav got man of the match. Blue nose.
Aye, Tav got Rangers TV man of the match, which I think I'd go with the now. It's hard to pick someone today. Arfield's been alright. Again, Arfield or Tav for me today. Oh man, I'm starting to get the fear here. Just get this game done so I can forget about it and get the international break. I'm wanting an international break. I hate an international break, I just want it.
Purely for this game to be done. Three points, lads. Oh, I know, I'll definitely take the points, but it's not been convincing.
There's no doubt about it, Craig. Everyone gives 150% when they're playing against Rangers. No doubt about it. Oh man. That's just slow midfield play for us now. This is alright, obviously, because we're winning. But Barker driving inside here. Oh, lovely from Barker. Oh, unlucky, man. That was decent.
Very
good player. Drove inside,
there,
beat a man. Another step over to get the space on his left foot, hit the shot. The shot got blocked, but that was good play there. Good to see someone actually taking someone on in this game.
Rangers corner coming for Hadji.
Come on. Usually we're actually full of things to sit and talk about as well, but it's just nothing happening in this game. It's just, dare I say, it's actually weird to say it, like a stalemate with Ross County at home. Like,
Can see Gerrard there getting frustrated in the touchline.
good. You should be frustrated. You should be fuming with performance, man.
100%. If you're happy it's scraping by with a 1-0 win, then it's not the mentality you want in a manager.
It's not a scrape. You're happy you're doing that, but it's just the performance that's worrying. And the fact that County literally could have scored 3 goals in this game.
Yeah.
The drill across the 6-yard box 2 minutes in, the one that the guy should have scored, where he just had a bad touch, and then that free header off the free kick. That should be. You're playing against a better opponent. You play that against Celtic, that's 3 goals. Simple. Oh, I'm behind here. As Barker's on. He took a bit too long with it. Where's he going? Shoot! Brandon Barker, what a goal that is, by the way. Well done, Brandon. Brilliant composure there by him.
Yep.
That's a very,
Mate,
very good ball.
I thought he'd done himself out here. I thought he'd done
Alfie done
himself
well
out
to
here.
leave the ball. Alfie done well to leave the ball. He was definitely offside. He looked for the shot, looked for a cross, wasn't on. Took his time, cut back in, beats 1, 2, left foot shot. Brilliant. Well done, man. He took his chance well today.
I knew Daniel would say something like that in chat straight away. Right.
Well, honestly, thank you. Like, woo! Thank you.
I can relax now. I can relax now. Jesus.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Chad, that's a sigh of relief celebration rather than pure joy there, man. That is just get this game over and done with. And this is not going to be a game for the history books, man. Just get the 3 points on the table, and we'll never speak of this again, boys. How about that?
Hadji's looked a bit more comfortable this game as well, though, compared to recently. Oh, Goldson down.
Goldson's sitting down with no challenge. Oh, he's feeling the hammy. Oh.
Could we see? Could we?
Oh.
Could we see it? Goldson getting subbed off by Gerrard.
That looks a bit serious for Goldson, by the way. That's an old firm. I think we could be looking at Balogun Hollander. Old firm, by the way, here, from what I'm seeing. He's jumped up for a header. Then just, I don't know, where they're landing, something's pinged somewhere. Birthday boy Barker, aye.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe it. 5 minutes. He's putting through 5 minutes of misery here in this second half. I told you, we just want to get this by. Oh, man. Oh, Gorton's all right there, by the way. He's fat enough to deal with that. It's weird that they're keeping him on, though. Like, why risk it? If he's feeling it, like a slight hamstring tweak, whatever, why are you keeping him on and risking it for 4 minutes? Just get him off for Fridge. Fridge is sitting there on the bench, man. I wouldn't be risking Goldson. Like, I would be fine with Balogun and Hollander playing, but you don't want to risk one of your good centre backs, and there's a free header.
A free header for County there, right?
What could have been a total free header in the box from the corner. Well, then let's see who's maybe marking them. Just no one. It's Goldson again. It is Goldson again. Look. Maybe his injury hit a part in that. Can't believe that was a miss by Gerrard. Will be very unhappy in this. 3 points, brilliant, but well, I'd rather we get the dodgy performance out the way this week than the Old Firm game. So,
all right. Definitely think Gerrard's got a lot to think about, though, ahead of that Old Firm. Especially if the team's playing like this.
Two minutes to go. But if you were watching it, who is your man of the match predictions in the chat? Get it in there.
I think
It's hard today. It's hard today. Probably between, I'd say the only two that were actually good, like decent today, are Tav and Alfred. I'm not looking at anyone going, "Oh, you played good today." I'm actually not looking at anyone.
Obviously, Barker's not been on the pitch long enough to really say anything about him. He's got a goal, though. He's played a very good play to get that goal. But, I'd need to say Tav. Goal, clean sheet.
Just about a clean sheet today, by the way.
Just about.
Barker's hard to argue against, by the way. More of an impact than everyone else the wee short period he's been on here.
And again, he's still running for it, going for the ball. I think that's a county throw there, to be fair.
Yes, I'm aware. Next match we play Celtic.
We play Celtic. I'm loving that. You're a Rangers fan now, mate. Loving to hear the we.
I don't know watch along for the Old Firm. I doubt it as it stands, Els. I know it would be good to be doing one. I'll definitely also do a video for the watch along, but it just might not be the best idea to do a live watch along for that. Full time whistle.
Old Firm might be a little too heated for it.
Woo! Well, chat, just before everyone disappears, I want to say a huge thanks to everyone coming in here. Mad viewers for a Ross County home game. The likes have got 82. If you haven't hit that button already, I'd really appreciate everyone hitting that thumbs up button. The subscribe button's free as well for more of these and other Rangers videos as well. Blown away by his support again in these watch-alongs. So thank you to each and every one of you, whether you're just lurking, viewing, or chatting away. It's very, very appreciated. But, that was a bit nuts. That was... Well, I say nuts, as in nothing happened. Not what I was expecting from this game today. I really expected just a total battering of Ross County, but just didn't go that way at all. Any final thoughts today? And then Dallas as well. Obviously, that's his Twitter on screen as well. If you want to go and check him out. Cheers, Warrior, mate. I appreciate that, bro. Any final thoughts on that game, Dallas?
Can I forget it already? But yeah, guys, no. I think I'm too stressed to have any final thoughts. My brain's kind of fried right now after watching that, so I'm just going to leave it to Reese to
I'll probably do a further actual watch-along video as well. Cheers, Barry, mate. Appreciate that, bro. A further breakdown in this performance and that. We'll go and get other people's opinions on Twitter or social media, etc. But appreciate everybody tuning in to the stream. We've got no, obviously, games for the Old Firm, so I'll be back with videos then, but I'll probably be doing other type of Rangers videos on my channel until then, like my wee iBooks IQ series. But once again, cheers to everyone for tuning in. My Twitch is there, which will be live pretty much daily over there. I stream at least 6 days a week now, especially with FIFA and the new COD and that coming out. So if you're interested in that type of thing, then that's the Twitch link there for you to go and check it out, and then the Twitters are there as well. But once again, cheers to everyone for tuning in, and we shall see you in the next one.
Bye, guys. Everyone go and relax now.